It's your boy, the one Joey V.
This is Boss Dog Cigars.
This is Quentin Moore chilling in the Cigar Lounge. Have a drink with your boys and tune in. Yeah.
What up, everybody? It's your local hero here with my co-host.
B1, AK The Altar. Bring your problems to me.
Y'all know what I'm going to say. Anyway, so, yesterday, because this will be done next Monday, right? So
yep.
Yesterday would be fall. Well, today would be, if it's dropped next Monday, then it would be Juneteenth today. Current Monday. Current hero. So it'll be Monday. So that would be Juneteenth and Father's Day. And we ain't getting shit for neither.
Hey. I don't even look for it.
What? Why is okay? We talking about Father's Day. Of course, we got to talk about Juneteenth. But let's talk about Father's Day. Let's talk about happy you forgot to pull out day. Why isn't Father's Day more celebrated, man?
You know, I think that goes along with the whole masculinity thing that we've talked about so many times. And it's like some fathers are unappreciated because the things that they do, they're just expected. It's like, oh, you did this? Oh, that's great. You're the man of the house. You're supposed to. Mm-hmm. And, you know, for us, it's just kind of like, you know, people are like, oh, well, you know, they don't ever need to hear good job. They don't ever need to hear, hey, I know it was hard, but, you know, I'm glad you got through it. None of that, you know. It's always more focused on the women because they're supposed to be more sensitive, you know, more softer. So they need to be congratulated or they need the adulations more often than men do.
That's some fucking bullshit.
So, you know, so for us, it's just kind of like, oh, you know, it's pretty much, oh, they know. It's not important.
Fuck.
They know.
It's true, I believe, but that's some bullshit.
That's like I was just having a conversation at work with somebody. I can't remember who I was talking to. But you know, we were talking about. I was like, for somebody's birthday, I was like, oh, you could cook for your birthday, and it's like, well, why would I cook for my birthday? You know, oh no, matter of fact, it was not. I was not talking to anybody at work. I was actually talking to my kid's mom when I was over with my kids the other day for their party, for their birthdays. And she was like, oh, well, this party is for me and the kids to celebrate our birthdays. Why am I cooking? Because she was on the grill at first. And she was like, why am I cooking? And I was like, for the same reason men cook on Father's Day. Nobody cares. And she's like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, think about it. I was like, any holiday that's celebrated for men, what's the first thing women tell you? Oh, well, can you grill that day? Can you cook? It's like, why? This day's supposed to be about me. You're supposed to be appreciating me. Why am I cooking? But on Mother's Day, oh, no. Women are not cooking. Oh, no. They getting taken out to the fancy restaurants. They getting breakfast in bed. And, you know, people go out and spend months to plan the gifts and everything for them. Mm-hmm. Father's Day, most of the time your gifts kind of look like somebody made an impulse buy when they were at the store.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. There's a grill set right here. There's a grill cleaning kit right here. Oh yeah, I'll grab that for them.
It definitely feels like some home shopping network or clearance sale shit. But you know what, that's also though. That's how it's marketed as well.
No, it is. Because like you see these commercials, it's like, oh, what does every man want for Father's Day? Get him this brand new grill. I don't want a fucking grill. I can get my own damn grill.
You're wrong. I do want a grill. I just don't want a grill.
What do I want for Father's Day? Shut the fuck up and leave me alone. That's what I want for Father's Day.
Now, if you give me a grill for Christmas, I wouldn't be mad at a Christmas grill.
No, of course. You know, hey, that's always good. Now, I'm not saying grills are a bad gift. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, men are unappreciative of the gifts. But I think one of the other problems is with these different holidays, right? Mm-hmm. We have to talk about what people are doing wrong on these holidays. And I mean, like, that includes Mother's Day, you know, all of this shit. So for Mother's Day, every woman expects you to tell them Happy Mother's Day. You're not my mother. This is Mother's Day, not Girlfriend Day, not Wife Day, none of that. It's not my job to tell you Happy Mother's Day. You're not my mother. Now, I'm not saying that, if we have kids together, then yeah, okay, I'll take the kids out shopping and go get you a gift. Or, I may tell the kids, hey, why don't you make mom breakfast or something like that. But that's not my job. That's not for me to do. You're not my mother. Mother's Day is supposed to be to celebrate your mother. So, don't get mad at me if on Mother's Day, me and you, we married, and on Mother's Day, I don't take you out to dinner. Why would I?
That's an interesting stance there.
You're not my mother.
Interesting stance.
It's not that I'm being disrespectful. It's not like I'm saying, she doesn't do shit as a mother. It's just that this day is about celebrating your mother. You're not my mom. You're not my mother. Now, that's not to say you shouldn't do things with your mother or, my mother passed. So, but when she was alive, I would go spend Mother's Day with my mom, not with my girlfriend. I would go spend Mother's Day with my mother because that's what I should be doing. And, there were times when girls would get mad. Oh, well, you spent the whole day with your mother. What the fuck else was I supposed to do? It's not mother/girlfriend day. Yeah. And I feel like it's the same way on Father's Day. So women don't get all mad, think, oh, he's just putting women. No. It's the same way on Father's Day. If I'm dating somebody or if I'm married to somebody, I don't expect you to do anything for me on Father's Day. I'm not your father. That's not your job.
You better give me a motherfucking gift, especially if I bought your punk ass one. For your birthday, your birthday gonna be teardrops and closed caskets. You ain't getting shit. That shit dead.
I separate all that because I'm not your father. So like I said, my kid's mom here. If my kid's mom doesn't tell me Happy Father's Day or she doesn't give me a gift on Father's Day, I'm okay with that.
Why don't we just?
I'm not your dad.
Why don't we just do a Parents' Day? I think we should just do a Parents' Day. So then I ain't gotta hear all these bad decision makers say, I'm the mother and the father. Happy Father's
my God.
Day. Like, don't do that.
Look.
On Mother's Day, you get your flowers. Ain't no man sit up there.
Look.
Men who are single.
I'm just saying.
Up there and say, I'm the mother and the father. No, we don't do that. So
I'm just saying that I know a lot of women. I know a lot of women who are single mothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I understand. Yes, it's hard. But even with as hard as it is, you are not both parents. You are the mother.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Oh, well, I taught them things that the father should teach them. That's great that you have that ability to do that. But you are still just their mother.
That's always say, did you do it correctly? Or do you think you did it correctly?
But whether they did it correctly or not, okay, you taught them something that you feel like a man should have taught them. You're still just a mother. You're still not a mother and a father. It's not both. Oh, well, I was doing the father's job. No, you were doing the job of a parent. And and that's the thing. I think a lot of people out here, they just want that. They just need that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, no, you did your job. So, that's like if I go to work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a problem with my machine and I figure out the problem before maintenance gets there. That doesn't make me the operator and maintenance. It just simply makes me an operator who knows how to do his job and can figure things out. It doesn't make me both. Or, if I, or it doesn't make me an operator and a supervisor because I know how to do something or because I can tell somebody else how to do it. No, I'm just a damn operator. I'm doing my job. I just might be a little better at my job than someone else. That still doesn't give me, that extra title. And that's all they really are, is titles.
Let me ask you this, because I forgot at the beginning of the show. I am smoking a Gran Habano number 5. Sir, what are you smoking?
I'm smoking that La Polina, that Ta 22, I think it is. Yeah, I kind of messed it up a little bit. I'm gonna have to get a new one. I'm gonna have to get another one and try it again. It still smoke really good though. But in my process of setting everything up, it kind of it dropped and like it dropped like right on the foot of it. So it kind of cracked the leaf, and it just started unraveling.
Oh yeah, I hate that. Everybody out there, we let y'all know we're doing it again. We're running it back. We're gonna let y'all know periodically. May 13th, 14th, 15th, we outside in Vegas. So keep those dates saved. But back to the convo. And also Juneteenth, right? Don't get me wrong. I think it's a great occasion to celebrate. I'm not even gonna get into my personal feelings about the holiday. What I am gonna say is this: every melanated person should not only get that day off, but we should get time and a half.
Yeah, all right.
That ain't gonna happen. We know that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I remember when they first did it. It was so crazy. The first time Joe did it, I was at work that evening. He announced it at 6:00. So we should have like, what the fuck we gonna do? We don't have this holiday planned in our thing. What's gonna happen? I hear nothing. I'm halfway to work, and they're like, oh yeah, well, apparently the city's closed for Juneteenth. So we're having a barbecue if you want to come. Man, fuck y'all. I U-turn. I was already in DC. I had to hit the U. I ain't celebrating
stuff. I mean, stuff like that. And I'm different than most black people. I am. Hey, it is what it is. It's who I am. I don't feel like I need a national holiday for it. Don't feel like
no. Listen. What we not gonna do?
Nah, listen.
Everybody, no, hell no. You have killed a generation of people. Fuck a holiday. They paid the Jewish people ain't had shit to do with the Holocaust.
So listen, I feel about that situation. Like, so you brought up the Jewish Holocaust and them getting paid or whatever, right? I feel about that the same way I feel about, everyday life and work. What they paid those Jewish people makes me know never mind. It means absolutely nothing to me because it had nothing to do with me.
Here's my point. With Juneteenth, everybody gets off and it had nothing to do with them as well. So let's get into the situation. We're going to get to the topic. Look, plain and simple. These companies, these billion-dollar companies, was built on the back of free labor. They have paid the Chinese, they paid the Japanese, they put them in endearment camps. They have paid the Jewish people for their experience. But when it comes to us, here's the thing. They promised this shit. We're not asking for anything they didn't promise. What they say, 40 acres and a mule. We ain't getting nothing. They won't even, here's the thing. Not only do we not get nothing, they won't even let you build nothing. They won't even let you have a city.
See, and that's where my saying comes in. I do what I want to do. I'm not going to wait for you to let me do any damn thing. Our problem is that as a culture, as a people, we don't stand together. We don't fight for what it is we want to do.
I'm not going to let you do that. I know countless cities where some terrorist, and I'm saying terrorist, some white racist persons came and destroyed it from Black Wall Street to fucking Seneca Valley, which is now Central Park, to Rosewood. They had a place, I forget the name, but they had a place in Chicago that was Chatham used to be all black before they destroyed it. St. Louis had an area.
But see, that's the thing
they took the beach from them people in California, gave it back to them, but they won't give them the money that they made off that beach. So they had a beach. I forget the name of the town. They had a beach in California, LA. They had this beach, and it was because back then it was whites only and black only. So it was a black only. It was a colored beach. They take the beach from them, tell them they can't come to the beach no more. Charge people to come to that beach, made hundreds of millions. It sounds like I'm going to say bitch. Beach. Beach, y'all, not bitch. Beach. Made hundreds of millions of dollars off that beach. Couple years ago, say, oh yeah, here you can have the beach back. You're not gonna pay me for lost profits? What the fuck is we doing? You know how much money you have stolen from me? Hey, remember.
But once again, this is
government do it.
But once again, this is thinking in reverse, because you're worried about what you lost. Fuck what you lost. What can you gain?
Nothing.
And see, that's the problem. And that's the problem. We have to stop worrying about what we lost. What you lost, you lost. You can't get it back.
Shit, because those taxes are so fucking high now. You know what? That's why they gave it away, because the shit was starting to wane. You think ain't nobody giving away no motherfucking money, man? You think California is giving away anything that makes money? Hell, you can't even collect.
I tell you what you do
in California, but they charge you for it.
I tell you what you do. Right? Propose a bill to change it.
Here's the problem with that. How the fuck? And this, I've always asked people this, because we all say this. They always say, "Well, we weren't when they created this system. We weren't a part of it. We weren't meant to be a part of it." So knowing that fact, what the fuck makes you think you can change the system from within when it wasn't built on you? The system was built on racism. To be honest with you, and this might sound harsh, spell America without racism.
Bro, everything changes.
Nothing changes.
Everything changes. When you get in their face and you push and you push and you push and you can't give up. You can't take something small that they give you. They did it in the 60s. You got to keep it going. I know it sounds like the shit end of the stick.
I'm gonna tell you what and shout out to Dick Gregory. We've been marching for 100 years and our feet hurt.
No, fuck marching.
Here's the problem when you do that.
I'm talking about actual action.
Whenever we get something, it is handed. It's not just us, right? It is handed out into other communities, right? So when they came out with the Civil Rights Bill, it wasn't just us that
benefited.
I won't even say we really, even to be honest with you, gained anything from it. We gained the right to vote, but they jerry-rigging all these these wards and shit. But anyway, so they gave us the right to vote, and it made it illegal for discrimination. Now, not only does that benefit us, that benefits the Asians, that benefits the LGBT, and benefits all the people that's coming in here, all the immigrants, right? But when Joe decided, hey, we're going to do the Chinese violence bill, we ain't get shit off that. See, the problem is, and this is going to sound harsh, and I don't mean to sound harsh, we got to start being selfish, man. You can't, here's the thing.
No, yeah.
So say, for instance, you get a job, right? You can't get that job and then turn around and say, I'm finna get my boy in here. 2 weeks in the job. They don't even know who the fuck you are. They don't know how you move. You get your ass in there, you do your thing, then you pull your boy in. So what I'm saying is, you get in there, you get your freedom, then you say, hey, you know what? We don't like the way they treating them. Hey, come on, man, we finna go ahead and help you get your shit.
Exactly.
Another thing that annoys me, you know what the fuck annoys me? The way they use woke now, the incorrect way they use woke, and when they ask these people what woke is, nobody can give them a definition. That is so fucking annoying to me.
See, and that's why I don't use the word woke.
We've been using that shit since the 20s. So let me tell you who don't know what it means, right?
I've been awake.
In the 20s, they had this term. If you were northerner, they had this term when you was going down through Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, all they had this term. Stay woke. Riding through Mississippi. Stay woke. Stay aware. Stay aware of your surroundings. Have your third eye open. That's what that means. When these people are sitting up here and saying, well, you know, we ain't gonna get into that. But some of these topics that they have has nothing to do with wokeness. That was a term that was stolen from us. Paul Mooney said it. Everybody want to be black, so it's trying to be black.
But once again, when you start talking about things that were stolen from us, we gave it up. We let go. We we started to accept
Don't say no.
that it's used.
Don't say we. Don't say we.
Nah, it's we.
I'm a Malcolm X Black Panther type of dude. I respect Martin. That shit don't work.
Nah, but it's a we. We quit fighting because we get to the point and people start talking about, oh, it's just an uphill battle. I'll never win this. Oh well, fight uphill. Fuck it. You'll reach the top at one point, but you got to be willing to go through it. And it's not always going to be the easiest path. And that's another big problem. People don't want to take the difficult routes. They want to do what's easy. They want to do what's comfortable. To affect any real change, you got to get uncomfortable. You got to make other people uncomfortable.
The government will not allow another Black Messiah. It's already been dictated in COINTEL. So with that being said,
I don't let the government dictate what's allowed in my life.
Listen, I'm about to tell you. It ain't nothing you could do. Right now, the government, if they wanted to.
There's a lot you can do.
Right now, if the government wanted to. Right now, if the government wanted to.
Here's a big one. So here's a big one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most Black people that I know, their first argument is always the government. Change the fucking government.
You still don't understand it. The system was not built for us. You cannot change a system that is not built for you. From
fuck the system.
You can't do it. It's impossible.
Nope.
Right now,
exactly. No. Right there, you just said it. Within the system, you cannot do it. So what does that mean?
This is what I'm about to say.
You work outside of it.
That's what I say. I was going somewhere. But right now, going back to your point, right now, if the government wanted you, man, they could pop you real quick and say it's a heart attack. But that's neither here nor there. But my original point was with the Black Messiah, right? I think the problem is, and if you look, you got to do it like the mafia, or I hate people. People gonna hate when I say this. You got to do it like the mafia or gang structure. And people say, well, gang structure with it. If you look, right, Larry Hoover got locked up. Did the GD stop? No.
Of course not.
People in place to keep shit going, and you have to keep the snitches out of your situation. You got to start doing background checks. Like the mafia fucked up when they stopped doing background checks. When you used to want to be a part of the mob, they do a background check. If anybody in your family was a cop, guess what? You couldn't be a part of it. I think that's how it needs to work, man. You can't have one leader sharing his idea. You have to have a round table of leaders, all who are different, but share a common goal. You can't pop everybody at that table because then they're spreading their goal. So if I got a team and you got a team and I got my right hand man, I'm kicking shit to my right hand man. He kicking shit to the lieutenant. It's going down. If they take me out, my right hand man raise up. You got your piece, same thing. We communicating with each other. You gone. Your right hand man step up. They know each other. They've been from the dirt. Now they talking to each other. They gone. They right hand man step up. You gotta do it like that. I think the structure that, and shout out to our ancestors, man. Shout out to our grandmothers and mothers and all them because they went through a lot. But I think the structure that they created was wrong. I think the structure that you create where you have one Black Messiah, one Black person leading the movement is always been wrong. I understand you had celebrities sitting up there and talking and stuff, but let's be honest, with that King movement, the only thing you had was King. With the Black Panthers, the Black Panthers was different. See, and I was watching this documentary, and it's crazy, right? I'm going to send it to you. They were talking about Pac and Big and how they fell out. I know Pac, his mom was Black Panther. Now, if Pac would have been thinking, he would have saw that they did to him and Big what they did to the Black Panther Party, meaning with the Black Panther Party in Oakland and the Black Panther Party out east, they started sending letters in papers and everything, started sending letters in the news, and everybody started trying to create this war and this big diversion. Same thing they did with that East Coast, West Coast shit. It was just a disagreement between four people actually, and they turned it into something else, and people lost their lives over it. That's what the government does. So that's why I said you have to have not only you and your right-hand man, and they train each other, but you have to be in touch with your people. I can't sit here and run something, and we say we run and we under the same umbrella, but I'm not communicating with you. So I did here. And in a smaller level with this podcast. I can't sit up here and just be like, do a podcast and send you something. Right? You got to know what's happening.
Right.
That's all it is, communication. I think communication is the key. And don't get me wrong. I've met a lot of, you know what the funny part is? When I was in PA, dude, I met so many cool ass redneck motherfuckers. I shit you not. I was at this bar. This dude worked in the mine. I was playing a Tribe Called Quest. He comes in. I'm talking about he comes in, he has his uniform on, he puts his jacket up, and he sits next to me. It's all young motherfuckers. Well, it's not younger. There's a couple old heads, but they're in the back. But he sit next to me. He looks at me. He said, "You played this shit, didn't you?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Hold on, I got something for you." And he put on Run DMC. And we just started going back and forth through music. And I'd have never guessed that he was a hip-hop head. Same thing with these cigars. When we go to, we outside, we go out there, everybody there, we all cool, we all friends, but we come from different backgrounds. And the cigar brought us together, just like music can bring you together. And from that, we're able to have we can have these type of conversations with white people. We can have these type of conversations with Asians. We can have these type of conversations with Latinos. We can have these type of conversations because
when you talk about conversations, I think a thing that people fail to realize is you need to be able to have arguments without confrontation.
You gotta, yeah.
So it's okay for two people to completely disagree on a topic, but you have to be adult enough. You have to have the mindset to be able to realize, okay, we disagree, but that doesn't mean we need to fight.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
it doesn't have to come. It doesn't have to come to that.
My thing is this: as long as this is when I get into beef, right? As long as we could disrespect, I'm sorry. As long as we could disagree respectfully, we good.
Exactly.
When that disrespect start coming in and you start hollering some bullshit.
I mean, like that's just like, so my brother Dave, you met Dave when we was out there for our birthday.
Hey, cool ass dude, yeah.
So when we were first out there, Dave's a Republican.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people, they find out, it's like, oh, what the fuck, that's blah, 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 whatever. So, when Trump was first running for office, he was a Trump supporter. At the time, Obama was running, I was kind of with Obama. I'm really never been into politics. But we were able to have, and even other people that I work with, that I talk to, we're all friends. But it was never a point where I was just like, oh, you're a Trump supporter? Oh, fuck you. You stupid. You dumb. Yeah. Nah, we got it's like, oh, okay. And, they'll sit down and be like, oh, well, this is why, this is why I like more. This is what I think about what he's saying, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, all right, that's cool.
You could never.
But we're still friends.
Yeah, you can never be mad at somebody for voting in their own interest. Unless
it's only the smart thing. It's
rooted in. Even if it's rooted, okay. If it's weird.
It's the only smart thing to do.
If it's rooted in hatred, then maybe I can't be your friend no more. But if it's an interest that's rooted in you trying to make money or do better, like let's be honest, Trump was taking care of white people, right? I ain't gonna say just white people, right? But the appearance in the news was Trump was taking care of white people.
Trump was taking care of the upper class. Whether you white, black, Asian, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think he racist. I think he classist. We went through it already. But let's just say, for instance, right, in the news, the appearance was
only color he care about is green.
The appearance in the news was that he was only for white people, right?
Mm-hmm.
He white. What the fuck is he white?
I've always said Trump's only color that he cares about is green. He don't give a fuck what color you are. If he can make money from it, that's what he about.
We ain't gonna get too much into politics, but yeah. Like interest, man. Like interest creates a lot of long-term friendships, man. If you got like-minded interest, that's why you can go to a golf club with the elite. The elite don't have to say what they need to do or what they want to do. They already know what they have to do. They don't even have to have a conversation with me. They already know. They're trying to get more and give less. Call up who's the guy you got in office? Call him up. Tell him we need higher taxes. Tell them we need higher taxes for the middle class and lower taxes for. Like that's what they do. And speaking of which, man, we all over the place. Let's just take back to Juneteenth. Let's talk about the taxes in New York, which is why I think I would never do. And don't get me wrong, I like Buffalo Cigar Lounge. I really do. I don't think I would ever do an event in New York just based off those taxes. It just wouldn't make any sense. It's just way too much. Way too much. The cigar tax is way. And I went before the cigar tax got ridiculous when I was in Buffalo, and even then it was kind of high. Like even then, I bought a Sodom 13 Ogre, and it was like $3 more than what it costed where I was at in PA. I know people gonna say, well, ain't no tobacco tax. Yeah, but
that's still a lot.
I already saw the trend. I saw how it's going.
It happens.
But I would love. I wish they didn't have those high taxes, because I would love to do an event in Buffalo, dude. Buffalo Cigar is beautiful. You can go to Niagara Falls and hang out. They got Niagara Falls Museum. You get on that boat and go under it. Like, yeah, it's cool, man. I wish that the tax wasn't so high, because I would love to go and do an event in Buffalo.
Maybe one day.
I think Buffalo's a nice city. I mean, they got its rough parts. Every city got its rough parts, but overall, Buffalo to me is a nice city. They do a lot of cool artistic shit there. So that's my opinion. I would love to do an event there. And there's a lot of places like that. I think I wouldn't do an event in California. California taxes.
Yeah, they got pretty high tax.
Those taxes are fucking ridiculous, dude. I don't even want to know how much a fucking a dab it off. I want to know how much a late hour costs. If it's $20 here, I want to know how much it costs in California. That shit would be ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That's I mean, and I expect to pay a little more in Vegas because it's Vegas. But I don't think Vegas is even in the category, even in the realm of how high these motherfuckers in New York or LA is.
That's just kind of how it goes.
So I was pulling for Tampa, though. I ain't gonna lie. Vegas,
you know me.
I was pulling for Tampa.
You know, Vegas was my first choice.
I was pulling for Tampa. I ain't gonna lie for Tampa. I was pulling for Tampa. I was like, come on.
Cigars and craps.
Like, come on.
That's what it's gonna be for me.
I really want to take that fucking tour. I want to go to a cigar museum, but I might go down to Heritage Fest in December. I might go down there for a couple days. But see, that's my problem, man. It got to be nice, because it got to be nice here. I hate going from cold to hot, or cold to warm, and then cold. I just hate that. The system shock.
Yeah. And I don't mind it. Like, I don't mind going warm places when it's cold, because I do get that break. You get that little bit of break, you get that warmth, and then you got to go back to the cold, but I mean, I don't mind the cold weather, so.
Yeah, I hate the cold. All right, but anyway, back on topic, back on subject. So last year, right? Back to Father's Day. Last year we did gifts to give for Father's Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
This year, let's say your kid's watching and they want to get you whatever you want them to get you. What would you ask for?
That's a tough one, because, I'm simple. I don't need anything. So for me, I would say the one thing to get me time. Just chill out, do something.
Well, these motherfuckers almost grown. So bourbon and cigars for me. And then leave me the hell alone. Let me sit under my umbrella, sip on my drink, and I don't want to hear nothing but the birds.
I mean, but you know,
if I wasn't so, because I think I had let me see, yeah, I got to work that Saturday. If I didn't have to work that Saturday, dude, I would go. I'd actually spend Father's Day on the beach. I really would.
But and like that's the other thing though. Talking about like these holidays, I think a lot of people go out of their way to find like the perfect gift or something that means something. And it's like you really don't need to do all that. Like just enjoy that person. Just hang out, maybe talk for a little bit. Just something, just like a break from your normal routine.
Please don't talk to me.
It ain't like Father's Day. It doesn't even have to be the whole day. So even if it's just an hour or two, just chill out, hang out with your dad, talk to him. If you don't live close to him,
Saturday, I definitely probably went down and either chilled on the tiki bar on
call him up. Hey, what's going on? How you been?
They got a black owned distillery down the street from me. I didn't even know that till now. Like the whole time I've been here, I did not know that. So
all right, say that one more time.
I said they got a black owned distillery down the street. I didn't know that the whole time I've been here. I just was flipping through Facebook and it popped up. I said, damn, what the fuck? I know exactly what I said. I didn't know that was a distillery or black owned, black veteran owned. They check off all the check marks.
I'll say, and I would say the other thing, and this goes for all of them, for Father's Day, Mother's Day, birthdays. If you spend enough time with this person, you should know what they like. Just do that. Like it doesn't always, the amount of something doesn't always what is the word?
We talked about this even on the smaller scale. Price doesn't dictate quality.
Yeah. It matters. So no, you don't have to go out and go buy a $300 grill. You don't have to go out and buy them a $200 bottle of alcohol or a really expensive cigar.
But it will be appreciated.
No, I mean, but you don't have to. That's not what they're looking for. It's not like, oh, if I don't get this person this, I wonder, are they going to be upset? It's not about that. Like gifts are supposed to be about the thought behind it.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, the meaning behind it. Because somebody would, like, I won't say somebody, me. I would keep a card that you made personally. I don't care if it was just like a scrap piece of paper and you wrote "I love you" on it. I would keep that longer than say a cigar that you gave me, because obviously I'm gonna smoke that cigar. And that little piece of paper is gonna mean more to me because you actually put thought and effort into it.
I'm gonna stop it. It depends on the age. If you 18 and you bring me that shit, I'm gonna super kick your ass.
Nah, see, for me, the age doesn't matter.
No, the age matters. What we not gonna do is you just fucking write backwards, "I love you." Like, get the fuck out. I'm super kicking you. Right there, as soon as you handed it to.
But if that's our thing, then I'm cool with that.
That ain't my thing.
Like it's not gotta be. It doesn't have to be expensive. You don't have to go out and break the bank.
It don't have to be expensive, but that ain't my bag.
And my biggest thing is if you don't have it, I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, we go with that. Yeah.
Every birthday, every holiday, every anything, and never received a gift.
There's too many fucking holidays. There's too many gift-giving holidays. God damn.
I'm mad about that. Like I'm not mad about it. Like, I don't want you stressing out. Oh, I got to get this person a gift, and you don't have it. Live within your means.
That's too much shit. You got Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, your birthday, Christmas. God damn.
And the crazy part is like all these holidays you give gifts on, that holiday's not even really about the gift. It's not even about giving gifts. So like you have people that go out and buy
Easter gifts. What does gift giving have to do with Easter? What is gift?
There's a lot of people go out and make a basket or give a basket, so you know how that go. But I will.
What?
But you know what though? I thought about it, man. And again, we dropped that. We outside at the perfect time. It just and coincided with our year and our 50th. So shout out to that. Episode dropped. If y'all paying attention, the episode dropped Tuesday instead of Monday because shit happens. But y'all know it's Monday. So, but yeah, we're going to jump up out of here. But I'm gonna remind y'all to like, subscribe, share it. I don't give a fuck. But make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. A lot of y'all looking at it, y'all ain't subscribed, man. Don't cost you nothing to subscribe, like it, share it if you want to. Or tell your friends about it. Make sure word of mouth. Tell your friends about it, man. As always, I'm your local hero.
You know me what? Bring your problems to me.
Reminding you to blow your smoke like a goddamn gentleman.
Peace.
We out.